Have you ever wondered what the oldest man-made structure in the world is? Forget Stonehenge. Forget the pyramids of Giza. We're going back further, way further, to a time that rewrites everything we thought we knew about human history. Today, we're journeying to southeastern Turkey, to a place that shouldn't exist. Göbekli Tepe. Picture this. It's 12,000 years ago. The last ice age is just ending. Humans are supposedly simple hunter-gatherers, living in small, nomadic groups, struggling for survival. They haven't invented pottery, haven't domesticated animals, and agriculture is still thousands of years away. Yet, in this prehistoric world, they achieved the impossible. They built Göbekli Tepe. What exactly is it? Göbekli Tepe, which means Potbelly Hill in Turkish, is a complex of massive, circular stone enclosure. We're not talking about a few small rocks. The site is made of enormous T-shaped pillars, some standing up to 18 feet tall and weighing as much as 16 tons. To put that in perspective, that's like stacking 3 large SUVs on top of each other. And they didn't just erect one of these, they built dozens, arranging them in circles and carving them with incredible artistry. These pillars are not blank slates. They are covered in intricate carvings of animals, foxes, lions, snakes, scorpions, and vultures. The level of detail is astonishing. These aren't crude drawings. They are sophisticated representations, telling a story we are only just beginning to decipher. The craftsmanship suggests these weren't just random doodles, but symbols holding deep meaning for the people who created them. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe in the 1990s by German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt sent shockwaves through the academic world. The standard theory of civilization has always been, first came agriculture, which allowed people to settle down. This led to villages, then cities, and only then, with a stable food supply and organized labor, did people have the time and resources for complex religion and monumental architecture? Göbekli Tepe flips that entire timeline on its head. This site was built by hunter-gatherers thousands of years before the invention of agriculture. This raises a mind-bending question. Did building this massive temple complex actually inspire people to settle down? Did the need to feed the hundreds of workers required for this project spark the agricultural revolution itself? The common belief was that religion was a luxury of civilization. Göbekli Tepe suggests that the urge to build, to worship, to come together for a shared purpose might be the very foundation of civilization. So, how did they do it? Remember? These people didn't have metal tools or the wheel. They used flint and stone to quarry, carve, and transport these monolithic pillars from a nearby limestone plateau. Archaeologists believe it would have taken hundreds of people working together with a shared plan and a strong social structure to accomplish this feat. It implies a level of organization and coordination previously thought impossible for hunter-gatherer societies. They had to be organized, they had to communicate, and they had to be motivated by a powerful, shared belief system. What was that belief system? What was the purpose of Göbekli Tepe? This is the biggest mystery of all. Schmidt himself believed it was the world's first temple, a sacred pilgrimage site. The carvings of animals, particularly the dangerous ones, and the headless human figures found on some pillars suggest a complex cosmology, perhaps involving shamanistic rituals or beliefs about the journey of the soul after death. The vultures, in particular, are often associated in ancient cultures with excarnation to practice of leaving bodies to be cleaned by birds of prey. Was Göbekli Tepe a center for elaborate funeral rites? Some researchers even point to the sky. Could the pillars have an astronomical alignment? Some theories suggest the animal carvings correspond to constellations and that the entire site might be a prehistoric observatory tracking the stars. An even more dramatic theory links Göbekli Tepe to a comet impact around 11,000 BC, suggesting the carvings are a record of this cataclysmic event that triggered a mini ice age known as the Younger Dryas. It's a fascinating idea, though it remains highly debated. What's even more incredible is what happened to Göbekli Tepe around 8,000 BC. After centuries of use, the site was deliberately and carefully buried. The people who built it, or their descendants, filled the enclosures with dirt, debris, and animal bones, preserving it perfectly under a man-made hill for 10,000 years. Why? Why would they bury their own magnificent creation? Was it to protect it? Was it because its purpose had been fulfilled and it was time for a new chapter in human history? We simply don't know. It's as if they sealed a time capsule for us to find. And find it, we did. But here, to the most astonishing part, archaeologists estimate that only 5% of Göbekli Tepe has been excavated. That's right. 95% of this prehistoric metropolis is still underground. Geophysical surveys show at least 15 more massive enclosures and possibly hundreds of additional pillars waiting to be unearthed. What other secrets are buried beneath Potbelly Hill? What further revelations about our own origins lie waiting? Göbekli Tepe isn't just a collection of old stones. It's a testament to the ingenuity, creativity, and spiritual depth of our earliest ancestors. It forces us to reconsider the very definition of primitive and to appreciate that the story of humanity is far older, more complex, and more mysterious than we ever imagined. The secrets of Göbekli Tepe are still being revealed. And each discovery pushes back the dawn of civilization, reminding us that we have so much more to learn about where we came from. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you were as fascinated by this as I am, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our past. Let me know in the comments what you think Göbekli Tepe was used for. I'd love to hear your theories. See you in the next video!